Good evening, my friends. This is VJ Franz K. We're in the middle of a new VR battle here. I'm playing Radiant Crusade. It's a new VR experience here from the makers of the original Radiant and Radiant Defense, which were on mobile devices as well as on Windows. And here is a combination of 3D action and tower defense in the form of this game. Insect aliens are attacking here, and I've got what is basically a hovercraft. I'm flying around trying to protect my central tower, which also has its own automated defenses. And so I've got a variety of different weapons ready, and the graphics are really cool. As you can see, they look like neon lights, or UV reactive paint or something like that. So it's a pretty cool look, actually. Let's see, I've got 17 upgrade points there, and I should look back on my radar because I've got to defend myself, but even more than that, I've got to defend the tower at the center. So as you can see on at this point, I'm at level 17, so pretty far along in the game. And it just came out recently, and they've made some adjustments to it since the first time I looked at it, and also I didn't totally understand what was going on at that time, probably. But basically, what you have to do is slowly upgrade your ship and your tower using your points. And notice that on this side of the board, you'll see your weapons charge up. So by increasing these stats, you'll be more ready to deal with the situation. And like many VR experiences, you can get this on Steam right now, and you play it using your Oculus Rift or your Vive headset, and you have to use a regular control pad rather than touch controllers, and you use your head to move the crosshairs. Notice I was able to aim upward, or you can aim sideways as well. And there aren't really any directions for this beyond some very basic ones on the pause screen, but it seems like the different enemies have weaknesses to your different defenses. Yes, and I should grab these crystals. They're upgrade crystals. Here's another one. And there's the tower. It appears to ambiently grab energy from the surrounding area. So, let's see. Wait for more monsters to appear. You can see them on the radar if they're approaching. And there's a lot of them. Here's the tower. You notice that it does look a bit like the Tower of Sauron. And because we're up on level 18 now, things are getting pretty challenging in terms of approaching monsters. Let's see. So I have my time bubble, which slows down the enemy, and these are the missiles, which are the long-range weapon. And then I also have this shotgun, which I'm not sure what it actually does, but I think it's the close range weapon. And yeah, you can see all along the hill we're basically in this little valley and surrounded by approaching enemies. I can look around my whole control panel here. It's kind of interesting. That's what it's like in VR, and you can play this game without having a VR headset. You know, it'll run on your screen in regular mode with your gamepad. I'm using the Xbox controller, which comes with Oculus Rift, or, you know, you can probably use your Steam controller or other obvious choices. The atmospheric effects are pretty nice. You know, you see it's a mushroom field, which I don't know if any of you actually remember the game Centipede, but, you know, giant mushrooms in a darkened field do kind of remind somebody about playing Centipede. I haven't actually seen a centipede attack yet, but you never know, there may be one waiting around. Let's see. What else can I say? It's possible I've become too powered up here. Chased all the enemies away for now. Anyway. Radiant Crusade. It's a new fun game for virtual reality or your regular Windows system, so pick it up now, and then when you have your VR headset, it'll look all that much more cool. Now, if you get a little bit queasy from VR, you know, if you motion sickness or something like that, there are some issues with motion sickness that I had, particularly when I first tried it, because you notice your car, it's not a car, it's a space vehicle of some kind, but you know, you'll go over these rolling hills, you can look up, you can look down, I don't think you can flip the car over, but you can go over steep hills, so just know that if you start to feel sick, just like with any VR game, you should stop for a while and relax. But the border of the cockpit around sort of helps with that, because it gives you a stable frame of reference. And so, let's see. Okay, well anyway, thank you for watching. This is VJ Franz K, VR Reviews. We're doing a lot of different VR creativity apps and art, music, but also some of these games, which I like anyway. This seems like a good one, so check it out on Steam. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.